Space is not the only place fraught with mysteries and dangers. Hidden beneath the ocean's surface lies an equally enigmatic and perilous world, so different from ours that its inhabitants could easily be mistaken for creatures from a sci-fi horror film. We are talking about the deep sea, a realm so unexplored that ancient civilizations once believed it to be the kingdom of Leviathan, the legendary multi-headed sea monster that struck fear into sailors with just its name. Leviathan may be a myth, but modern science has proven that real deep-sea creatures exist, and they are just as bizarre. Why do these deep-sea beings look so alien, sometimes even terrifying? And could they actually be proof of something far more mysterious? In this video, you'll find answers to these questions and discover the top 15 strangest creatures lurking in the ocean's darkest depths. Beings so bizarre, their biology will blow your mind. Number 15. The lion's mane jellyfish. Meet the undisputed king of jellyfish, the lion's mane jellyfish. This massive invertebrate gets its name from the thousands of long, flowing tentacles that drape from its bell, resembling a wild, tangled mane. And just like a lion dominates the savanna, this jellyfish rules the deep with sheer size. While most grow to around 6.5 feet, the largest ever recorded stretched a jaw-dropping 120 feet long. That's longer than a blue whale. But this isn't just a floating mass of tentacles. Those hair-like filaments pack a punch. Lined with stinging cells called nematocysts, they paralyze prey on contact. Fish, smaller jellyfish, and zooplankton don't stand a chance. Once captured, the prey is wrapped tightly and digested at leisure. And here's the eerie part. This jellyfish glows in the dark. Thanks to its bioluminescent abilities, it can light up the deep, making it look even more otherworldly. You'll find these giants drifting through the cold waters of the Arctic, North Atlantic, and North Pacific Oceans, typically at depths of 80 feet. Number 14. The predatory tunicate. If a Venus flytrap and a deep-sea alien had a baby, it would be the predatory tunicate. Unlike its harmless filter-feeding relatives, this tunicate is a ruthless hunter. Its huge, hood-like mouth remains wide open, waiting for an unsuspecting crustacean or tiny fish to swim inside. The second prey makes a wrong turn. It's game over. The mouth snaps shut in an instant, trapping its meal inside until digestion begins. Measuring around 13 centimeters across, this super bizarre-looking creature thrives in the depths of Monterey Canyon, off the California coast, at depths of up to 3,300 feet. But what really makes it stand out? It's a hermaphrodite. If it can't find a mate, it simply self-reproduces, ensuring its survival in the deep-sea abyss. Despite looking like an alien organism, the predatory tunicate is very real, and it's just one of the many reasons the deep ocean remains one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Number 13. Deep-sea hatchetfish. This thing doesn't need size to be terrifying. This small, 3-inch-long fish is named after its hatchet-shaped body, and its eerie, metallic appearance makes it look like something out of a cyberpunk nightmare. Found at depths of 1,300 to 4,100 feet in tropical and temperate seas, this fish may be tiny, but it's a master of survival. Its large, upward-facing eyes allow it to detect prey at multiple distances. When the moment is right, it lunges forward, using its razor-sharp teeth to snatch unsuspecting crustaceans and plankton. But its real power? Bioluminescence. The hatchetfish has light-producing organs called photophores, which help it disappear into the darkness. By mimicking the faint light from above, it becomes nearly invisible to predators lurking below, nature's own invisibility cloak. In simple words, the deep-sea hatchetfish is one of the ocean's most efficient hunters, proving that sometimes the cute can also be dangerous. Number 12. Giant phantom jellyfish. If sci-fi movies have taught us anything, it's that floating ribbon-like entities usually mean trouble. And the giant phantom jellyfish looks exactly like an alien spaceship, with long, thick ribbons dangling from its massive bell. First discovered over a century ago, this deep-sea giant remains incredibly elusive, with only about 100 recorded sightings. Why? Because it prefers to stay hidden at depths of 3,300 feet or lower, only occasionally drifting up to 300 to 1,000 feet when ocean currents pull it upward. Its bell can reach up to 4 feet in diameter, while its tentacle-like arms stretch a staggering 30 feet long. These ribbon-like appendages are not just for show. They help propel the jellyfish through the water and act as giant sticky nets, trapping plankton and small fish, which it then slowly devours. Despite its ghostly look, this deep-sea enigma is harmless to humans. But let's be honest, encountering one in the dark abyss? That's nightmare fuel. Number 11. The Yeti crab. This bizarre, hairy-armed crustacean was first discovered in 2005 near hydrothermal vents along the Pacific-Antarctic Ridge, close to Easter Island. Its scientific name, Kiwa hirsuta, is a nod to Polynesian mythology, referencing Kiwa, the goddess of shellfish. But let's be real, the nickname Yeti is a lot more fitting. At about 6 inches long, this albino crab looks like a mashup of a furry spider and a lobster. But the strangest part? It cultivates its own food. Those bristly arms aren't just for show, they're covered in bacteria that feed off the toxic gases from hydrothermal vents. And what does the Yeti crab do? It waves its arms around in the vent's chemical-rich waters to help the bacteria grow. When it's hungry, it simply scrapes the bacteria off with its comb-like mouth and eats it. This farming behavior is what makes the Yeti crab truly unique. Instead of hunting, it literally grows its own food on its own body, the ultimate survival hack. Scientists have even described the crab's constant arm-waving motion as looking like a strange deep-sea dance. So basically, it's throwing an endless underwater disco party. If you're wondering what they taste like, well, probably rotten eggs, thanks to their sulfur-rich diet. Number 10. Giant squid. The giant squid is the ultimate deep-sea legend, often called a sea monster thanks to its staggering size and eerie appearance. As the largest cephalopod and one of the biggest invertebrates on Earth, this deep-sea giant can grow up to 69 feet long and weigh over 2,000 pounds. That's longer than a school bus and heavier than a polar bear. Its anatomy is nothing short of terrifying. A massive mantle, 8 powerful arms, and 2 elongated tentacles, lined with hundreds of sharp, chitin-ringed suckers capable of gripping and tearing prey. It thrives in the cold, dark waters of the deep ocean, usually found at depths of up to 2,500 feet near continental shelves and underwater ridges. Giant squids hunt deep-sea fish, including bioluminescent species, using their long tentacles to grab and pull prey toward their radula, an internal toothed tongue that grinds food to shreds. But even these colossal creatures have a natural predator, the sperm whale. Number 9. Football fish. This is one of the most bizarre deep-sea creatures, famous for being the first anglerfish ever discovered. The original specimen, found in Greenland in 1833, measured 22 inches long, making it the largest recorded individual of its kind. But the true oddity of this species isn't its size, it's how it reproduces. Unlike other anglerfish, no female football fish has ever been found with a parasitic male attached. In many anglerfish species, tiny males fuse themselves with the much larger females, feeding off their blood while providing sperm in return. However, biologists believe football fish females are fertilized by free-swimming mates, making them an exception to the anglerfish rule. With its large, round body, terrifying teeth, and a bioluminescent lure hanging from its head, this predator ambushes unsuspecting prey in the dark waters of the abyss. Number 8. Glass squid. The glass squid is the deep sea's own invisible predator. This small but bizarre-looking squid gets its name from its transparent jelly-like body, which allows it to remain almost invisible in the dark waters of the abyss. With its bluish luminescence and near-total transparency, only one organ gives it away, a visible digestive gland floating inside, much like a liver. Measuring just 8 inches long, females are always larger than males. This alien-like cephalopod thrives between 3,000 and 5,200 feet deep in the South Pacific Ocean, where it feeds on fish eggs and invertebrates. But when threatened, it pulls off a shocking survival trick. It either inflates its body like a balloon to appear larger or curls into a tight, spiky ball, much like a sea urchin. If that fails, it performs a rapid jet-propelled escape by shooting out water, launching itself through the depths. Despite being a favorite meal for deep-sea beasts, the squid population remains stable. Number 7. Croyer's deep-sea anglerfish. The deep ocean isn't known for its beauty pageants, and Croyer's deep-sea anglerfish is proof of that. Commonly nicknamed the sea devil, this nightmarish creature looks like it swam straight out of a horror movie. With oversized, sharp teeth, a grotesquely large mouth, and a glowing lure dangling from its forehead, this anglerfish is designed to be an apex predator in total darkness. Females grow up to 4 feet long, while the males are mere parasites, attaching themselves to the female's body to survive. Unlike some other anglerfish species, Croyer's females don't always fuse permanently with males. Instead, their reproductive method remains a mystery. Living thousands of feet below the surface, this creature's bioluminescent lure attracts unsuspecting prey, which it then devours whole. Its flexible body and expandable stomach allow it to consume creatures larger than itself, a crucial adaptation in a habitat where food is scarce. Though rarely seen, every glimpse of this deep-sea nightmare is petty unique. Number 6. Grenadiers. The grenadier fish, aka rat-tails, are deep-sea dwellers with a large, rounded head and a forward-facing mouth, perfect for snapping up squid and fish that stray too far from the ocean floor. Found at extreme depths, they rely on their keen sense of smell rather than sight to locate food in the pitch-black abyss. What makes them truly unique, though, is their built-in drum machine. Male grenadiers have specialized muscles on their swim bladder that allow them to produce deep, resonant sounds, a kind of underwater mating call to attract females in the darkness. Their elongated, tapering tails give them a ghostly, eel-like appearance as they drift through the deep, making them one of the most recognizable species in the deep sea. These fish are found in all of the world's oceans, usually at depths of 650 to 6,500 feet, lurking just above the seafloor. Number 5. Sloan's viperfish. The Sloan's viperfish is a walking nightmare with an arsenal of deep-sea survival tricks. Its needle-like fangs, which are so long they curve backward over its head, help it snatch prey with deadly precision. It also makes bioluminescence. Scattered across its belly are vibrant organs called photophores, which serve 2 purposes. First, they lure in unsuspecting prey in the vast darkness of the deep ocean. Second, they act as a counter-illumination cloak, helping the viperfish blend into its surroundings and disappear from predators lurking below. Living at depths of 650 to 6,600 feet, this terrifying predator is a high-speed hunter, using its hinged jaw and expandable stomach to devour fish nearly twice its own size. Despite its fearsome look, humans have never encountered one alive. We've seen them just as lifeless specimens. Number 4. The ribbon sawtail fish. With long, transparent fangs and a glowing lure dangling from its chin, the ribbon sawtail fish looks like something straight out of an alien horror movie. Its serpentine body, combined with its razor-thin, glowing teeth, makes it one of the most haunting creatures in the deep sea. Like many deep-sea predators, it uses bioluminescence to its advantage. Its dangling lure mimics the soft glow of small prey, tricking unsuspecting fish into swimming too close. The moment they do, it strikes with lightning speed, trapping them behind its interlocking needle-like teeth. This snake-like fish lurks at depths of 3,000 feet or more, avoiding sunlight entirely. Its ghostly appearance and hunting strategy make it one of the most terrifying yet fascinating deep-sea species. Number 3, the peacock squid. This squid is one of the strangest-looking glass squid species. With its bulging, alien-like eyes and almost completely see-through body, it looks like something straight out of a sci-fi film. But unlike many other deep-sea creatures, it's not entirely terrifying, just unsettlingly bizarre. Its transparency helps it stay hidden from predators, while its iridescent skin can shimmer with flashes of blue and purple, resembling the colors of a peacock, hence its name. But there's no hiding its internal organs, which are completely exposed for all to see, floating inside its jelly-like body. This small squid, reaching only a few inches in length, drifts through the twilight zone of the ocean, around 3,000 to 6,500 feet deep. It primarily feeds on tiny crustaceans and fish larvae, using its quick jet propulsion to dart away from danger. While not the scariest deep-sea creature, it's definitely one of the weirdest. Number 2, white margin stargazer. This fish is both terrifying and highly dangerous, a fish that lurks beneath the sand, waiting to ambush its prey. With its bulging eyes poking out from the seafloor, it stares upwards, hence the name stargazer. But here's where things get even creepier. It's venomous. This tough-looking fish has double-grooved poison spines hidden behind its pectoral fins, delivering a nasty sting to anything that gets too close. And if that's not enough, it also has electrical organs behind its eyes that can shock prey with up to 50 volts, a built-in taser for stunning its next meal. Found buried in the sand at depths of 300 to 1,200 feet, this ugly predator strikes with terrifying speed. Using its massive upturned mouth, it sucks in prey like a vacuum, devouring fish and crustaceans in one quick gulp. It may not win any beauty contests, but in the ocean, survival trumps looks. Number 1, black swallower. The black swallower is a deep-sea predator with one of the most extreme feeding adaptations ever seen. Its expandable stomach allows it to swallow fish up to twice its size, making it one of the most efficient hunters in the abyss. Living at depths of 2,300 to 9,000 feet, this fish is designed for scarcity. In a world where food is rare, it doesn't waste time hunting smaller prey. It goes big. It uses its razor-sharp teeth to grip its meal, then slowly stretches its stomach to engulf the entire fish whole. Sometimes it eats prey so large that it decomposes inside its body before it can be digested, causing the swallower to inflate like a balloon and die, a gruesome but fascinating evolutionary trade-off. Its jet-black, eel-like body and eerie, oversized mouth make it look like something from a deep-sea horror film. But despite its monstrous appetite, it remains one of the least seen creatures in the ocean, a true ghost of the abyss. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you very soon.